Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Bookish Artist Mandy here, and I need some joy. So I got home from the hospice meeting, our first hospice meeting for my father, and I came to find these packages. I know that this is some sort of Peach Riot minifig or Popmart figure. I quite love Peach Riot. I have this guy who's missing, she's missing her guitar, but I love her. I love the punk rocky. And I have I have this one playing her drums. So I'm hoping that I get this one. I forget their names, but Poppy, Frankie, and Gigi. Yeah, so I have Gigi and Frankie. I don't have any Poppy yet. So I keep hoping that I'm going to get one because I'd love to have one of each. But these ones are like little ones. They're little Peach Riot. So I thought that was cute. And I haven't gotten one of these little blind boxes for a while. And this is Leave Dart Illustrations Dessiné. So this is something French. And I'm sure once I open it up, I will remember, oh yeah, that was that pre-order, or that was that. But right now, I don't know what this is. So we're going to go with it. And you're going to open it with me and be surprised. Because I really need some happy. It's been a day. And sometimes just opening packages makes me happy. So here's my happy mail. Unboxing. What is this? Which book is this? I'm gonna laugh if I'm like, oh yeah, that's what, oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Now I'm so excited. I didn't realize these had shipped. Okay, awesome. This is Beatrice Blue's new book. I love Beatrice so much. I didn't realize where it was coming from. So Beatrice, when I was a student of hers, she was living in Canada and now she lives back in, I think, Spain. But she did this through a different publisher than her last one. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Beatrice is a huge inspiration to me. She has been a teacher. I've done a mentorship with her as well, like a one-on-one mentorship. She is a fantastic artist. I don't want to give too much of this, but I just want to look at it really quick. Oh, look at that. But she is definitely an inspiration, and she is a wonderful human being. I just love listening to her and love talking to her. But this is like all of her, this is her art book for sketches and things. So I'm sure when you look through this, or when you see some of these things, you'll see some of my art inspiration. But oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, she talked about this in class. Yeah. Oh, so great. Look at this. It is just chock full of drawings from her sketchbook. She talked about, what was it? This one. I want to mention this. She did talk about these, not these, these ones in our class. We went over what these were for. I believe they were for the show she was working on, the TV show. But just, this is, oh, it smells so good. Oh, it looks so good. Oh man, look at her. Her art is so phenomenal. I'm not giving you all of it. I'm just giving you little bite-sized pieces. But her sketchbook is definitely inspirations to me. This is to her Once Upon a Dragon's Tale book. I love that book so much. So, oh, I'm so excited. This is actually makes me really happy because I can sit and look through this. Yeah. Oh, it's taking me back to the class. Like, it was such a great class. It was a children's illustration class. And then I have taken mentorship from her for children's illustration, which I have yet to publish or even try to pitch or create. But all that stuff is in my wheelhouse. I'll get there eventually, maybe. But look at how beautiful that is. Oh, okay. That's me gushing about Beatrice Blue. And I'm so excited. Like, I don't even think that they're looking at it. I just want to double check. I don't even think there's text. It is literally, what is it? Like, it's got to be 200 or 300 pages of just pictures from her sketchbooks. Oh man, it's going to be so much fun to study this. So this is her a room to play, to feel warm and secure, a place to rest, to muse, and to become. Please come in. So this is really just all of her favorites. Her secret paintings, the ones she's done for herself. Yeah. I was really excited about this book and instantly backed it. This was a Kickstarter back. So I always know those boxes where I'm like, what is this from? I know it's going to be a Kickstarter, but it's always kind of a surprise what Kickstarter it is because I never pay attention to who and when it gets sent. So maybe that's on me, but I just, okay. If you have not checked out Beatrice Blue before, and you have no idea what I'm talking about or who she is a phenomenal illustrator. She has been an art director for a couple TV shows. There's one on Apple TV. I forget the name of it, but you can clearly tell it's her art, character designs. I know she worked on one of the Trolls movies, I believe. And she is a fantastic human. And so if you have not checked out her work, check out her work because it is beautiful. She understands color theory so well. That was the one thing that I took the most from her class was color and how well she understands color. But she also she'll be your cheerleader. She is so sweet. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that makes me excited. That gave me a really big bump. Let's see what I get. I don't care. Honestly, like looking at these, they're all so cute. I just really love. So the creator of, I don't think they have it on here, but the creator of these is Libby Frame. And she sings a song for Peach Riot and everything. I just really love the Peach Riot. I love the Popmart stuff, but I love the Peach Riot. And I know that if you look at is there a card in here? Yeah, if you look at the card, you find out who you got. But I don't want to look at the card, so I'm going to throw that over there. I want to open it with you. It says, make something fun. I am not a completionist when it comes to these, but I do quite love them. Which one did I get? Oh! Okay, it's Frankie, but look at how cute she is. Oh my goodness, she is adorable. This is probably the cutest Frankie I have, so now I have two of her, because I only have two of these. The Popmart Peach Riots. Oh, look at her. I do have Libby Frame's bouquet art book. She draws bouquets. I've taken her class 2 on, it's class 101. But look at how cute she is. Oh my gosh. She's so sassy. I love it. I love the little long arms. These remind me, her work reminds me so much of that one, was it 90s or 2000s band? The monkey one that you never saw their faces. Is that what it was? I can't remember what it was called. But, oh, look at the cute card. I love the cards. I have been doing little, like, places in my journal with these cards. And that one does not disappoint. I kind of want to, before I go, since this is kind of a shorter video, I kind of want to, like, practice drawing this. Because it's so cute. Little Peach Riot. I love this. Oh, so cute. Look at that. Look at all that detail. And I know which brush she uses in Procreate, and I can tell because I've taken her course. She, for her line work, uses the Narinder sketch pen. So, very cool. Secret, letting you in on a secret from her. The Narinder pencil. It's not my favorite to use, but she loves it, and she does a fantastic job with it. So I've tried it a couple times. I'm more into the, which one is that called? The dry chalk, is that what it is? I'd have to look again, but very excited. I remember what it was called. I like the dry ink brush in Procreate. If you use Procreate, which brush do you like? But this is also a sticker from Libby Frame. She did end up closing down her Patreon, but there was a Patreon member of hers as well. And so I have a lot of Libby Frame stickers. And I decided that because I haven't done my journal entry for today, I'm going to leave this page blank because it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a very tough one. So I want to have a little bit of joy before I write my journal, and I'm going to use this, and I want to try to draw this from this. I saw this. I had never heard of him before, and he popped up on my feed. I mean, I've heard his name used before, James Burke, but I had never like seen his videos until his last one where he mentioned that he's leaving YouTube and going back to performance art, and I'm like, no, I just discovered you. So he was drawing Pop Marts a couple weeks ago. Was it a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago? And I was like, oh, why have I kind of did it, but I've never like dedicated a video to doing it. So this was kind of that too. I was thinking, oh, I could draw this. That would be really fun to like try to draw this in my journal for the day, because, you know, commemorate that I got this. But I love this art, and so why not? I've never thought of that before. Like I would, a lot of times when I am looking at these things, when I'm looking at the art, I take pieces of what I like. And so Libby Frame, what I love in her art is the eyes, especially the eyes. That is my favorite part. And the way that she just does such simple liner. And I am not going to do all the details in the pants because that is just not my style. But that's kind of what I have done. I'm not going for, you know, completely copying, but what I like, I'm going to go for. And what I want in my own style, I'm going to go for as well. So I kind of lay down the base, but just remember that this is mine and I am doing an interpretation of this, not necessarily a copy. But how much fun are those sleeves? I just love them. They're so cute. I always love that like looks like they're oversized, because I am always tripping on my pant legs. I'm 5'1", 5'2" on a good day. It's hard to tell some days which one I am, but I'm really short. I always have been. I have a friend who's 6'5", and he can rest his arm on my head, and he has. So that's always fun, right? When you're that short, that your friend can rest their hand on your head. He's also freakishly tall, in fairness, and like we've measured before, his like calf, like the length of his calf is the length of my whole leg. So I mean, he's just freakishly tall. But yeah, and his wife is freakishly tall, so they have freakishly tall children. It's really funny because his son is like only a month older than mine and so much bigger than him. So yeah, I'm just kind of doing it like just kind of as I'm going. I'm not really explaining the process. I do think I'm going to explain my drawing process eventually. Like I want to do step by steps. I just haven't gotten there on how I want to format that. And before I erase this and do the liner, I wanted to show you some more of Libby Frame's work because it is so great. These are all stickers from her Patreon that I haven't used yet. I do use them a lot, but what I was doing is I would take them and put them for a month in my Kindle case, where it's that clear plastic case, so I could keep them in between the layers and then not use them as a sticker. But now that I'm doing more creative journaling, I've been using them like on the front of my sketchbook. But stickers like this, I kind of like to do on the front of my sketchbook or like a really special place. So this is the character that I absolutely love. I think it's because I'm blonde and well, I'm not completely blonde, but I just really like her. I also like this. I just like them all. They're fun. Oh, those are not Libby Frame. This is, I have her whole art book with all of her flower bouquets in it. And she has a course on Class 101. If you are interested in learning how to draw these, she goes through it. It's really an awesome course. So, and she talks more about her art process and style. I loved this class on Class 101. It's a really short class and it was fantastic. This is Gel Arts. This is Ellie versus Bear. So they are not Libby Frame, but those are also Patreons that I'm part of. So there's the little guys. See, these ones, I think she has these 3 in a Popmart set. And this is one of my favorites. And it's kind of gotten like, I don't know, I feel like the backing has gotten squished because I did have this one in my Kindle case for a long time because I love this one. So I want to find a really good place in my journal or something for it. And then the last one, I just wanted to show because I wanted to share because Libby Frame is fantastic and she's one of my greatest inspirations, especially the, if I can, let me see if I can find a really good picture of it. Like, yeah, especially the round eyes. I've kind of taken what I like about them and put it into my own art, like with the roundness. It's what a lot of artists do. I shouldn't say a lot of, I think most artists, if not all artists, steal the things that they like. Even I was doing studying in May of Mucha, and it was interesting because the more I did studying, I found out that he was part of this huge Art Nouveau like group where they all kind of drew exactly the same. And then if you go back in history, even like Rembrandt and all of them kind of stole styles from each other. So it's kind of great to like know that this is something that's been going on for years and years and years and generations. When you like something, you take it. And I mean, giving credit, obviously, and I'm telling you where my credit is, but I love her eyes. So sometimes I draw her eyes and sometimes I draw other people's eyes. And you take from all the different things you like and then you have your own style. But I also have this opinion that your style will fluctuate and change and it's a lot of fun, but you're going to interpret things differently than another person. So like as I'm drawing this in my journal, this is going to look different than Libby Frames, which is exactly how it should be. Yeah. And there are some artists who trace, and I mean, obviously if I traced this of Libby Frames, I would not ever, want to make it so I would get compensated. I also wouldn't want to make like a sticker out of this either because I'm like this one is totally just doing a study. And this is the kind of stuff that I do all the time is studying. Sorry, I'm just trying to explain this in a way and I'm just rambling because I'm trying to be happy. Yeah. Anyway, that is what I was thinking about. And I'm sure if I had more thought process on it, I would have a better thought out conversation about art and studying other artists and, finding your style and everything. Because I think it just comes with, oh, I like that, so I'm going to take that, but I don't like how they do this and I don't like how they do that. Like even there's things like on here, I wouldn't want to draw those pants, so I'm going to draw the pants different because they're not my type of pants. They're, they're cute. They're absolutely adorable for her character, but I mean, I guess I am drawing her character, but it's not what I'd want to do. And even like sometimes her lines, she likes just a concise, like one straight, like when you look here, there's not really any line variation in her line art. I like to have some line variation in my line art. And it's just like experimenting and doing these studies and knowing what other artists like, you figure out what you like. And so I guess that's what I'm trying to say, especially for those who are just learning that, you can draw if you want to. I was going to start singing, you can draw if you want to, you can leave your friends behind. And that's not fun. I'm being silly. But also because I need to be right now. And I also didn't give her a really big navel because I didn't notice that I didn't. Whoops. That's okay. It's just studying kind of how she has her pose and how she does this. And my pants look like that a lot on the bottom too, going like most of the time going under my shoe when I wear these like wider leg pants, which are kind of the in thing right now. Like it's very hard to find skinny jeans, which for a long time there I complained because that's all you could find. And then I got used to them because It's wonderful in our South Dakota winters when you can wear skinny jeans and tuck them into your boots. It's fantastic. So now then I don't have wet pants. But now it's like, oh, hey, skinny jeans are out. So when are they going to be back in? Please let me know. Please let me know. I don't know. But I am enjoying wide leg as long as they are extra short and they also, what was I going to say? As long as they're extra short. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but I do like some wide leg jeans. I think they're really great, but I like my skinny jeans too. I don't know. I just like jeans. Jeans. I could live in jeans. That's what I discovered in the month of May. Oh, I need to finish filming that too. But I could live in jeans. I mean, I think I knew that even before my 31 days or 30. I ended up only just doing 30 days of drawing my outfit. I think I knew that I love jeans, but then it's like, oh, some of the only things that I re-wore were jeans because I love jeans. And I think sometimes you fight it because you want to be cute in different ways, but I've found ways to make jeans cute too. So yeah, this color, this is that Sailor Tea Time afternoon tea that I had to pick up after Micah had it on her video. It's fantastic. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And it's showing up pretty accurate on camera. It is a little bit oranger. I would say it's a little bit more orange than Ancient Copper by Diamine. And there's something about it. It flows lovely. It's shades lovely. It just writes lovely. And this is my mini stub. And I don't know if I've ever drawn with my mini stub, but I love that line variation I can get with it. So maybe I should draw with my mini stub more often. It's not like what you're going to get in a normal stub because this is a fine ground down to a stub. And so you get very, very little line variation, but it's enough that it's what I like. So it's interesting to see how she does hair too. She just does a couple little lines. And her coloring is so limited too. She does like one dark, one light, and calls it good. But yeah. And then I'm going to take, what do I have in this one? I want to make sure before maybe if I take it and just kind of smudge it. There we go. Maybe not. Yeah. This is Schneider blush. That's right. There. Gave her a little blush. And that's probably the only thing I'm going to color on that. But that is a little Peach Riot. And then I think I do really love how she's got all this old school stuff. So I think what I want to do, I do want to do this, this little box right here. I don't want to do the whole thing, but I want to do the box. And then, yeah. And then have the little triangle and the X, and then have little Peach Riot. Also, did anybody else have Lil in their name when they were growing up? Oh my gosh, that is bringing me back to the times of, gosh, what was that? What was that program? My friend and I both loved it, and you could go in and you could create your little characters. But I'm pretty sure I called myself Lil Devil because I thought it was cute to be, you know, the devil. And then Lil Buns, and oh my gosh, I'm shaking my head. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember the name of that program, that app. I always lose myself with these. But you basically like had these like little avatars, and you could go in and it was like, it wasn't Oasis. What was it called? And I'm sure somebody's going to be like, I know what you're talking about. It was this. And then I'm going to get off and I'm going to remember exactly what it was. But it would crash my computer so hardcore. oh man, I'm gonna have to ask my friend what it was called, but you had dolls in it, and I remember that. I would create little pixel dolls on it. Palace! Yes, Palace. Palace, or like palace.net or something like that. It was the Palace. Now I remember it kind of like reminded me of entering a casino when you would get on it, but you would have little avatars. Goodness gracious, the internet was so cool back in the 90s when we all first got internet and you had to wait for AOL to go. I'm sure you know the sound. If you were from there. I'm definitely aging myself, but that's okay. All right, look at her. She's so cute. Yes. And then maybe I think I want to pull. I'm going to pull out, let's see here, this one, because I think this will look really great with the orange. It'll contrast really well. And I'm going to put new Popmart figure. And I don't have too many of these. I just kind of like them. They're fun. And I think James Burke in his video was talking about how he's not a completionist, but his partner is. And I totally related to him, where it's just kind of fun to get them. I think he mentioned that he doesn't buy them for himself, and I do buy them for myself. It's been kind of a sad time over here, so I just wanted some happy. And why not have a Popmart figure, right? Maybe, I don't know. Are you a Popmart fan? Do you have them? Is there like a line of Popmart that is your favorite? Because I am pretty sure that I just love these Peach Riot ones. And I started getting the figures because I loved the art so much. So I still don't have a Poppy. But that's okay, because this one is so cute. But it means I'm gonna have to keep trying. Slowly. I think it's been 4 or 5 months since I bought one. So yeah. Yeah, this Schneider lilac color looks really great next to the afternoon tea. Oh yeah, look at that. It's very, I don't know, contrasty. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I'm not always great with remembering. Yeah. No, they're not. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure they're complementary colors, but blue is complementary with orange, but they're close. They're definitely not analogous colors. So I always like to have a little bit of contrast with colors. I'm just not great with remembering exactly what is what and who is who and that kind of stuff. I couldn't give a lecture on it without looking it up, is what I'm saying. So I could not teach you color theory. It's kind of more an intuitive thing for me at this point. I think I do want to color her hair because I like to color parts of these things when I'm doing them. Because why not? This is relaxing and peaceful for me. And after this, I'm going to go lay down on my couch and watch a couple episodes of Handmaid's Tale. I am now watching it. Now that the whole show is over, I can finally watch it. At least I feel. I'm not sure how I feel about the show. I know that it's like what could happen to us now soon. But it's not even that. I'm not sure how I'm feeling. I'm in season 2, and it's so dark, but also really weird. And I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling. Especially with this storyline that's happening with like the main blonde character. Is it Offred? Their names are so weird, but she's June pre this sickness thing where they all become handmaidens. And I don't know how I'm feeling about the show, to be perfectly honest. It's a show. It's entertainment. And I kind of have it in the background while I'm just kind of sitting. So I'm going to sit with my dog. I'm going to pet her. Maybe draw some stickers on my iPad. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of how I've been feeling. So I think that's okay. And I think that is absolutely okay. I just really like to share this stuff here on YouTube, so I'm hoping you're enjoying the random videos that I throw up. This one's definitely random, coloring and opening up packages. I really want to go through that Beatrice Blue book and just stare at all the pictures, and I'm so excited that that's here. I wish I would have known it was coming. I probably would have sat down and actually looked through it better. I'm trying to see what other pens I have. I have a whole like boatload of pens right now that I need to clean out, and so I'm kind of pulling from those since I'm going to clean them out in the next couple days here. I don't know if I'm ready to clean this one out exactly, but this one is a nice and juicy broad nib, and oh man, I love it. Isn't it beautiful? This is coming up in one of my new videos that's coming up later this week, where I swatch all of the ink I've bought in the past couple months that I have not swatched in, like, I think any videos. And this one is Pannonia's Patina, and I have been loving this ink. It is legible, which is nice. And it is very beautifully, like, it has this really, really strange and interesting way to kind of, I don't know, color. Because, you know, copper patina's in this, like, bluish color, you know, like the Statue of Liberty. So in places, it kind of shades a really interesting color. It was one of those colors I saw on one of I saw when I was scrolling Endless, and I was grabbing a couple other things that were on sale, and I thought, oh, that one's fun, and I got it because I was like, oh, okay, well, let's try it. And it was a lower cost ink with my discount code that I had like a coupon code, and I thought, I haven't really tried Pannonia inks much. I tried Aster and I really liked it, so I thought, let's try this one. And I am loving it, especially in this broad nib. So, new Popmart figure, and this one is Frankie Dancer. I didn't even look at which one it was. Frankie Dancer. Kind of wanted to write with it so you could see. Yeah, I think that's good. I kind of want to color this in, but I don't want to color where the afternoon tea is, because that will bleed, and I don't want it to bleed. It's the only thing with using this when you're coloring with fountain pens with other fountain pen inks, unless you use one of the pigment inks, they can get essentially reactivated and kind of blend together, which I love in some ways, but when I'm trying to do this, not so much. But when it's a really wet ink, they will bleed together, and you can kind of see it happening right here, which is kind of fun for a patina color named Patina. So there's that. Okay, so this was my video. I don't know, it was just a random video I decided to do. I really wanted to just have a little bit of happy and just create some happy with you. I love this Frankie Mage. Oh, she's cute. So, I mean, how many are there of Poppy? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 of each. And then there's a secret edition of, it looks like Gigi's the secret edition, because Gigi always has her hair in those cute little buns. But so it was a 4 out of 12 chance that I'd get a Poppy or Gigi or Frankie. So it's fun to me. These are fun. I don't know when I'll get another one, but I really enjoyed getting the one. And yeah, I do want to kind of lift up this patina. I just love this ink so far. I'm really enjoying it. I don't know if you can see the beautiful shades, but it kind of shades just these interesting colors. And it is very very legible. So hope you enjoyed this. Let me know, did you enjoy this kind of video? This random me chatting and drawing and doing a little unboxing. I haven't really done this. I don't think I've done this kind of before, but I was really inspired by seeing James Burke draw his little Popmart character, and I thought that would be fun and to, you know, pull it out. Also, I think it's really interesting on the card, just random, that she has no nose on the card, but then the figure has a little nose. So it's kind of fun to see the differences that Popmart takes from the original idea and comes up with their figures. So yeah, have you heard of Peach Riot before? Are you gonna go check out Libby Frame if you haven't? Or which characters do you have? Do you have any of the Peach Riot Popmart figures? They're so cute. Even the big ones, I really just love the details. They are so great, and they just kind of hang out with me on my desks or like on my shelves, and I kind of use them to decorate fun things just randomly. And because I don't have a whole lot of them at this point, I'm not going crazy. I do have this other one, this one, the Neota, that I got after I saw Micah have one, and I thought it was so cute and I needed it. So I think she's adorable. And I think I ordered another one, so I have like 2 or maybe 3, but they're just like little buddies. They're little buddies, and my sons like to open them with me sometimes too, but they're not home right now because I needed a night to myself. So, all right, I will see you in the next one. If you made it this far, drop me a guitar emoji, because this one plays the drums. So if you want to drop a drum, or drop a guitar, or any kind of emoji that you want to let me know that you made it this far. And if not, that's okay. And go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the deal. I always forget to say, hey, like this video if you like it so more people can see it. And subscribe if you want to see more of my craziness and my silliness. Also, let me know, did you like this video? I know I've asked that like 3 times now, but if you like this video, I am more than willing to do more of them. And if you want me to go into more of my process on where I've gotten to get to this place of being able to just draw like this and understanding the basics and talking more about the basics, let me know. I am considering multiple series. I'm trying to like get organized to do it. I do have one coming up for sure, but I'm just trying to figure it out because this is all like development of a channel is very still new to me, even though I've been doing it for a while. It's all still new. It's always still new. I feel like it just is never stops, and I never get bored. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.